This is Randy Feltface, an Australian puppet known for edgy and sardonic comedy. This is Asmongold, an American streamer and commentator known for reacting to things. One of them massages their face with mouth agape and eyes bulging wide, looking like someone with a hand stuck up their arse. The other is Randy Feltface. Now I get it, Asmon is popular, you'll say. And I don't doubt it, the numbers bear it out. I just cannot for the life of me understand why. He takes a random video that's say 15 minutes long, plays the entire thing and air quotes transforms it with random grunts and expletives into a 35-minute video. He certainly isn't talking for that balance of 20 minutes. Most of the time he's just sitting there with his mouth open and eyes darting around like he's struggling to comprehend what's being said. And then every so often we get the dramatic pause, where he goes completely motionless, like he just heard a burglar creeping up his stairs and has forgotten where his baseball bat is, while wearing an expression like a concussed badger. Here's an example, with the sound muted of course, but I added subtitles so we can all marvel at the insightful analysis and biting wit we can expect. Enjoy. My, wasn't that a treat? Yes, I know it's from a Twitch stream. I'm not expecting the Gettysburg Address, but this is an average sentence length of 2.9 words. A 3-year-old is more verbose. And bear in mind, these are what he calls edited highlights. These are apparently the best bits of the stream. Wow, badass. Holy shit. Now, I'm not hating on the guy, I'm really not. Well, okay, yes I am. Well, no, I'm not. This is more about the state of the platforms, rules being applied unfairly and unevenly, the general hypocrisy of the whole thing. But he's one of the biggest examples I could find, and hey, clickbait title for the views, am I right? He's obviously amassed a lot of fans and made a shit ton of money doing it, so fair play to him. I just don't understand how he can play entire videos belonging to other people and not get copyright struck for it. Other smaller creators play 5 seconds of a third-party video while making actual incisive and educated commentary on the issue at hand, and they're getting hit with copyright strikes more aggressively than Illuminati on a period. I know his primary platform is Twitch, where being terminally online means more engagement and hence more money, but Jesus, he looks like he hasn't slept since 2018. And his actual lack of reaction in what is supposed to be a reaction channel gives the impression he's having a damn stroke. I mean, at least when Pokey was streaming entire seasons of anime, she had the occasional wardrobe malfunction to keep things interesting. Now, his army of fanboys will argue that he's
giving exposure to other creators and helping them grow.
But honestly, how true is that? The vast majority of videos he's reacting to aren't from smaller up-and-coming creators, where a shout-out might benefit them or kickstart their channels. They're from places that already have millions of subs and views. It doesn't appear to be the symbiotic relationship him and his fanboys would like us to believe. What makes me laugh is that every single one of his reaction videos has this disclaimer in the comments.
If you own the copyright of content showed in this video and would like it removed, contact our editors.
What do you mean, if? You know they own the copyright. It's their creation you're rebroadcasting in its entirety. This is like going into a grocery store, stealing a box of candy, and then telling the shopkeeper,
"Oi mate, if this is your candy and you don't want me stealing it, give me a call and I'll bring it back later, alright?"
I've never seen the word if doing so much heavy lifting. Perhaps someone more honest would reach out to the creator and say,
"Hey, I'm planning on reacting to your video by replaying it in its entirety. Are you okay with this?"
You know, being proactive and getting permission first. Strange concept, I know. Instead we get this strange situation where the onus is put on the original creator to be reactive instead. Do you really think that this implausible deniability is sufficient? You've been on the platform for years, you have to know this isn't how it works. But you want to play dumb and pretend it's not copyright infringement until such time as the owner makes a fuss about it. And if they don't make a fuss, then no harm, no foul, right? Wrong. You never had the right to replay the entire thing in the first place, and any arguments about fair use and transformative content are therefore moot. If I stream the entire Mission Impossible movie, but fart every 2 minutes and roll my eyes occasionally, has the original work been transformed? Well, strictly speaking, yes, but you must know you're violating both the principle and the spirit of fair use. Not just violating them, but hitting them over the head with a spade and burying them in a shallow grave. If you're going to react to things, then perhaps react with more emotion than a dead squirrel. If you're going to add commentary, then maybe add commentary more substantive than huh, wow and holy shit. The only transformation I'm seeing here is equivalent to a drunk tramp occasionally shouting at the world, interspersed with long periods of being comatose. If Twitch and YouTube were consistent and applied the rules fairly, then maybe this wouldn't be a problem. Very few can get away with this level of skirting fair use protections. Hell, many creators recommend 30 seconds or less of third-party content with the sound off to minimise the chance of being claimed. But Asmon...
Nah, fuck that. Play the whole thing, start to finish. Who cares? I'll take it down if he asks, so I've done my job.
Honestly, the platforms don't care about the biggest creators taking the piss because percentages. They pay lip service to the legal doctrines while fucking over smaller creators simply because they can. And having said that, this only makes the disclaimer I mentioned above even more insidious. Who is going to complain about someone who obviously has insiders who'll go to bat for him and consistently turn a blind eye to his blatant abuse? I wonder, has anyone actually complained about their content being restreamed and his editors have actually taken a video down? Or is the threat of the platforms probably siding with him enough of a deterrent to put those creators off making any noise in the first place? I just find it ironic that when the dmca system gets abused so much in cases which are obviously fair use, and there are notable creators firing out copyright strikes and cease and desist to anyone and everyone that's critical of them, here you have someone on the other side of a coin leveraging the fact that no one will use a dmca system against him for what is quite obviously wholesale copyright infringement under the name reacting. Or does none of it matter anyway? Because by the time they realise what's happened, you've already got your views and made your money. Okay, rant over. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And finally, let's just hope he doesn't do a reaction to this. My 0 subscribers possibly becoming 1 subscriber won't be the win him and his fanboys claim it is. iDog out.